Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Fiddlesticks mid into a Action. Fiddlesticks mid is a champion that is good enough that he can even climb to Challenger. There was a EUS player that did it like months ago. He is mostly an ultimate-based champion, but he's not that bad during early game because of our E, because it's pretty easy poke to land. You are just going to die. Classic case. Time to leave. Well, he did use his sums, I guess. That's okay. Plus, also, the wave was really not that good for him, too. But anyways, our E is this silence and a slowing effect, which makes it so Comet can always land. And it's, like, a decent poke because it's not too difficult to usually land. Our Drain is one of our biggest damage sources, but it's kind of difficult to usually get people stuck inside of it because, when you start using it, if they ever run out of it, it will not deal as much, because at the end of the Drain, it does a bonus effect. Dude, this guy is disrespecting me hard. That guy's dead. I don't know what he was thinking, just, like, getting drained over and over again. So, Fiddlesticks Drain, it, does damage to everybody in the area, and then at the end of it, it does percent missing, so it does more damage the lower they are. It has a also healing effect, and it does have a really good healing effect, but you have a massive reduced healing effect from minions, so you won't sustain much from minions. If you can ever sustain from, like, hitting raptors, you can sustain lane through it. If you hit an enemy champion, it does also heal for quite a bit, especially if it's multiple of them. But, it also does a good amount of damage, because it does about 90% AP ratio, as you can see, because it does 80 damage per second for 2 seconds. So the most important thing is just getting the full drain off, because it also lowers the cooldown of it substantially. So whenever I do the full drain, my cooldown of it is coming back up very, very quick. This guy's still trying to fight me. I don't know why he tries to fight so hard. I am low, but of course I could maybe go heal myself from, like, raptors or something, unless Echo comes mid and kills me. You do this over the wall, so they hopefully tether without really taking much from my teammate, because otherwise I will be taking my teammate's farm. I think I did get a little bit of it, but it's not like the end of the world for just me having a small amount. Okay. Well, that guy walked back towards me again, so I just used my silence into fear, and if you do a fear and you're near them and you drain, it usually will last about the correct timing to be able to get the full drain off, so I just killed him. That is Nefari's support, by the way, so that's why she is mid. That's not the jungler, which is also why I wasn't really that scared, because I figured that I probably wouldn't be dying to it. Pretty good for the early game. And then besides that, our Q, it does current health, and it just does a percentage value. It does a massive percentage value, because it has no base damage on it. And the gist of it is, with that, it also gives you another effect, which is all of your abilities can fear if you hit them from Fog of War, specifically. So if I ever hit somebody in Fog of War and then use my Q, the other effect is that somebody that has been recently feared, it will double the damage of this, so it will deal 13%. It can go really crazy later on, like dealing 30% of somebody's HP, which is really nice for your ultimate, because you will ulti somebody, fear them, press Q, deal a big amount, and then your drain will kill them with the drain effect of the percent missing. That guy actually will not die to that. That was probably a mistake on my end. I think I might live at 1 HP, because Nefari is so underleveled because she is a support, and that just does no damage. Action's 1 HP if you can hit his smoke screen on him. But he can't. So Fiddlestick's ultimate does a huge amount of damage. You channel it, and then you will teleport, and you will deal almost 1,000 damage over 5 seconds. And I have, like, no AP. The AP ratio is also insane, but the base damage is absurd on it. Usually I just go Malignance to make it so my ultimate CD has a low cooldown, but you can also get away with going Rylai's and also Liandry's as well as a first item. It's not really that bad. It turns out that Neferi is griefing, maybe because she is a mid laner and she is upset that Akshan has already died twice, because I feel like usually if you're autofilled and you're like, can I have mid, and then that person starts losing, for some reason some players will just get so upset. Also, our boards are these effigies. The effigies are boards that will always be seen, but they look like me. And if I stand still, I can turn myself into looking like one. And if I do that, and then hit somebody with an ability as they step up, including Not My Fear, it will do a fear effect. Because it, like, is supposed to be tricking them. Do a little bit of damage to that guy. My ultimate's almost back up, but I might get ganked, maybe. I was hoping that he would maybe go for me, but he didn't. I think that I would just use my ultimate, if anything. Oh, that's thwarted. I just ultied into Flash Fear, and then I use my Silence. When you're silenced, you also can't use your Flash as well, so just locking him down to make it easy for myself to kill him. And nice, we've been able to kill him 3 times, all solo kills, I believe, so far, too. Because you definitely can win lane on this champion, even versus range characters if they ever disrespect you. I use my Eon Backwave, because otherwise my Drain won't be able to kill all the minions. Your Drain also just does less damage to minions, so not only does it have reduced healing, but it has reduced damage as well, which makes pushing not the easiest. It's like, okay. We'll just take our base here. We have Malignance before we know it, and then I will be able to use my ultimate way more frequently. We also have Ultimate Hunter to make it so I can use it way more frequently as well. Let's just buy boots for now to have level 2 boots to be able to chase a bit easier, though. I think that's fine. We'll see if the enemy team truly does give up, because sometimes people will, like, grief and then actually start playing again, and throws can happen, and comebacks can happen. I can't get him. It's not possible. Not from this distance. My auto attack is terrible, but that's okay. We can still get these, kinda. At level 6 onwards, these effigies are also sweepers. So I just used it in the brush just to see if there was anything that was there. He's gonna do a Fear into a Drain for a little bit of damage. He steps up again. I just step up really far just to do a full Drain. Get him very, very low. So you can see we have like a little bit of sustain for ourselves. I won't die here. If you want to step up, I can maybe ignite you. I don't think that will kill him, and I took a turret shot, so I got myself killed. No! Because he leveled up, too. That's fine, though. I mean, we already have such a big lead, and everybody's popping off so hard that it should just be a free win. We made a mistake. We will still want to get just a Blasting Wand. I could probably wait in base for it. I only need 10 gold. And probably the only way that we ever lose to this guy still is just doing a dive play and having the turret hit us. I don't think that he can beat us ever, especially if I have my R. With how much damage it does. And also, he went like anti-heal, but I'm not really a crazy healing champion. I'm mostly just like absurd damage champion. I'm not like Warwick or something where I have to sustain myself. I care a lot about just dealing big damages. Like, right here, I don't even care about the sustain, really. I'm just trying to deal a huge amount to him. Nice. We see that Echo's bot side. I'm just going to start taking this turret. We have Malignance in base. They are committing so hard bot side. Nefiri has actually come back quite a bit. I mean, 11-6 isn't that bad of a thing for them. Just trying to shove out. I might be able to one-shot this guy if I landed my ultimate. Maybe. Sometimes I underestimate how much Fiddlesticks damage really is, and I can pressure way harder than I think. Yeah, so we just one-shot him even though we don't have Malignance from 100 HP. And also, I barely have a level lead. I have a 1 level lead, and you can see that based off of like how many items he has, the amount of gold that I have, I feel, was not too different, and I didn't have that many Darkseal stacks. But that's how easy it is to kill people that are squishy with this character, because, I mean, if this is really going to be hitting for 1.1k, if they're stuck inside of it for a long time, it's going to deal a lot. Not to mention my Q already does 20% of current HP, so if I do get the initial fear off by landing my R and then use my Q afterwards, it's just going to be really crazy. But I also think he doesn't care. Dude, this does 400 damage? My gosh. Ignites you, walks away. Okay, well, that works. Echo is mid. I'm gonna go heal myself. You can heal for a ridiculous amount once you do have, like, points in your W from these. So I like full heal from 1 W, because there's a bonus healing effect on monsters. So minions give a reduced amount, champions give the normal amount, and monsters give you a bonus amount. So you get so much healing. If you ever fight somebody and you're 1 HP and you can make it to a camp and you can drain them and a camp at the same time, you'll like full heal. It's wild. Just use ultimate over the wall to get the Echo. I'll probably go Rylai's next. I feel like we already deal enough damage, and being able to apply a slowing effect from my damage over time effects feels really nice to keep people locked down with either I run at them with my ultimate or I just can like be draining them and slowing them down. Also, our Q does extend the fear duration each level. It goes up, which is really nice. So we're almost at it fully being maxed, where my fear will be 2 seconds instead of only 1.2 at rank 1. We're getting close. Of course, we can do camps very easily because we're a jungler, but okay, like I wanted to steal it. That guy dies. That guy can't kill me fast enough because I'm just draining, so he had to just walk away from me. It's kind of funny that he literally can't fight. Will Nefiri and Echo try to kill me here? Killed one. I'm just gonna run at them. That person dies too. They really thought that they could fight me. Oh yeah, Akshon's gonna rotate on me now. Oh, my drain didn't even go off. Because it got canceled. That's okay, though. I mean, you can see that we're still just killing everybody. Nice. And they just FF. So yeah, that's Fiddlesticks mid. I did a pretty good job this game. Maybe we can get a game 2 of it, because that was pretty stompy. But you can definitely win lane versus range characters. So just be aware that this champion is not as bad mid lane as people would ever think that he would be, because of the, like, I feel like his E really makes up for the crappy early game. This is the person that I was faced against. The person is 141 LP. They're usually a Zed main, it looks like, based off of that. But they just probably played mid lane main. His last Action game didn't go very well either. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for game 2. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2 of the Fiddle. We are now versus a Heimerdinger, which sucks because this character can easily play far away. I can't kill his turrets very easily, and do I auto attack? Dang it. Sometimes you might have good enough auto attack range to be able to like get his turrets, but I have been landing pretty good E's early on. You can see how much damage it does. Whenever I am able to land my E with Comet and Scorch, the damage starts adding up so fast, even during early. And sometimes you can do a Ignite flash play with Drain to get them. Sorry if I int. We got this. I should just type that in normal chat instead of spawning in a whisper. Let's try to drain these minions. Drain sucks so bad early game because the reduced effect of the damage is so bad for CSing. Dude, there's like no good way to help you. I guess it's okay. I don't think that's gonna fully rotate though, because I'll miss too much farm if I do. Heimer, I think, didn't have his grenade when I was draining in the past. Otherwise, he definitely would have used it. Even though my silence didn't land there, the damage is still the same. It's just the silence in the middle of it. It still does the slowing effect for the edges of the ability. 15 to 9. Yeah, that's rough. He has no potions left. I can't really kill his turrets very easily, but I'll try. Because he also, like, gets charge of his Q very easily. But maybe he'll step up too far when I'm level 4 and we can, like, try to all-in or something if I can continue poking him. Because he could get ignited and feared, and that might be enough. If he ever uses his grenade, that would probably be a good timing to do it. So I might want to step up a little bit more aggressive just to see if he will, like, burn his ability. Okay, good. He did burn it. That's sick. But will he get close enough for another hit, though? It's still not enough. But he does die, but I couldn't get the full drain off during the fear because your fear only lasts 1.2 seconds and the drain takes 2. So I do die in the end. Dang. I kind of want to try going, we'll see if I go Malignance. I could build Rylai's out of this too. My wave state is definitely not the best though, because it's slow pushing towards him. It's the same Neferi as last game, so maybe they just actually played Neferi support and they just were tilted last game. I don't even know. I mean, Neferi's so ridiculous of a character that I would imagine it's not even that bad. Because that champion does so much damage. He used grenade and wasted it. Of course, when we're level 6, we can go for, like, all-ins on him, so that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Just deal a little bit of damage to him. We're gonna try to sidestep his ability and cancel our drain on purpose, just so I never get hit by the actual stun part of it. Dang it, my silence didn't go off. Whenever Heimer is near his turrets, he gets such crazy movement speed. He's so quick. He also has splash advantage, too. For the Challenger European player that got Challenger on Fiddlesticks, he did actually have very bad CS in a lot of his games because it is kind of a struggle to CS on him, but it doesn't matter because he kind of makes up for it with his insane kit, usually. So, like, just one single team fight with, like, Liandry's will just win you the game. I am level 6, meaning that if I ever use my effigies, I can maybe look for angles over walls, potentially. Yeah, it's just too difficult. If I use my E right away, I could get the fear off sooner, right? I guess. I wanted to try just in case, because, I mean, you never know if maybe we're able to attempt something. I wanted to just see what it would feel like. He needs to be much closer than that. Another spot you could do is over this wall, but usually this wall is easier to go over than this one for getting in range of them. Our team comp is a ton of AP, so hopefully they don't build that much magic resist. But even if they do, at least we do have a lot of, like, huge AoE. I mean, Lily is AoE team fighting, Singed is AoE team fighting, Renata has her AoE, and I have mine. So we kind of have synergy with all of our abilities to probably still do okay. I'm just going to try to sidestep that. Even if it doesn't mean that I get the full drain duration off, that's okay. I just want to get a little bit of damage onto him and not take too much back. Wow, Silas is going really hard for my teammate. Looks like he's just gonna die. Because Renata's there too. I'm pretty sure that there's no way for him to survive that. Don't know why he did that. Just fear him and walk away. Not much more that we can do. Don't have my ultimate for a little bit, so we're just kind of waiting. Hopefully I can, like, farm just from far away a tiny amount. We know how challenging it is to honestly kill him. We also could try to go for, like, silence into an ultimate, but he might just flash away or just try to pop down his own abilities immediately to counter that, though. I do have my flash available. I've been told if I ever use my ultimate and immediately flash, you can extend the, like, distance you go to make it where you will, Okay, he just used his R, so he doesn't have that anymore. Alright, no ultimate on Heimer. He's been using up a lot of his mana, hasn't he? Because he's so thankfully I'm not getting pressured, like, too hard. Ouch. These turrets are really gonna kill me? What? I cannot believe how much damage they deal. Okay, but we are able to shove it out, kind of. Cool. Okay, got the wave. I just take a base. We're down some farm. Game's pretty even so far. He will stop us. But I should be fine. I'm just going to base here. I'm going to use an effigy here because Neferi was in the area, and if she was level 6... I just wasted my flash and didn't even kill her. I'm actually dealing nothing. I was kind of hoping that my silence wouldn't actually silence her, but that's my own fault for burning my flash like that. I'm still just going to go for the Rylai's. I feel like it's going to be so good versus him. Also, it's nice to be, like, just slightly tankier, too. My ultimate still does 1,000 damage, even if I am building it a little bit differently. He bases again. Let's just kill his turrets and try to shove this out. If I get, like, every single minion here, I think I have enough for my Rylai's. Do I? Yes. He has a Cosmic Drive. Damn, you are fast, dude. But I'm going to slow you down a lot. Scion is going to be so tanky this game. Alright, cool. I'm not sure how easy it would be to still chase him, but I'm somewhat open to just attempting an ultimate because he does kind of step up far, and there's a possibility I can actually chase. Heimer's back to shoving, as he normally does. I'm able to clear out the entire wave kind of easily. Heimer is rotating up and might get there before me. But I'm on the way. Also, Scion might be killable. Nice. Good. I will not ulti blindly over this wall, but I thought about it, because, I mean, if it does hit Heimer, we would just kill him. Clear out this vision. And we almost have enough for our sword boots, and we almost have our tier 3 upgraded boots. Good. Just a little bit more damage. My fear is also starting to be on a much longer duration for the crowd control effect. He wants Swifty boots, dang. He's fast as heck. Let's see if you can outrun damage. I feel like if I was him, I think I would just go Merc Treads. It might sound a bit strange on Heimer to do that, but boy, do we have a lot of, like, AP characters, and we have a lot of CC, too. That could have been so useful. Was able to get all the minions. We are halfway to 11. Didn't get hit. Silas does have Merc Tread, so he, of course, wouldn't really take much damage. I'm just gonna stop my drain just to make it so I could secure these easier. Otherwise, I would mess up every single one. And you're dead. And that's why Rylai's is nice. All I did is just go on top of him, and he's instantly gone. Fear him into Drain again. We'll Ignite, because also he's a Silas. He should die. Why did that guy try to fight, too? I don't understand why he would try to fight 1v3, but okay. Messed up the cannon, but that's chill. We don't need those. We never have. So I think that we either go Liandry's or Malignants. They do have a lot of HP characters so far. Like, they're building HP values, so I think that we just go Liandry's with no Malignants and just have pretty good tankiness and just deal a ton with that. We did lose turret bot side, but we do have a Senna, which is a ridiculous scaling character. Sinch also scales very well. We're gonna have, like, 3 Liandry's this game. Looks like Lily is also building Bloodletters, I believe. Unless that's Riftmaker. I would hope that she would build Bloodletters. I feel like Bloodletters is insane. One of us should be building it. We have 3 damage over time effects, too. Like, all of us are good users of it to reduce magic resist. I went side lane because, of course, we're, like, lane swapping with mid, but also because I didn't have my R, I figured that I wouldn't have much of a use to, like, help out with these fights, because what can I really do with my character when I don't have my R? Sadly, it looks like the team is going to lose. There's not really much that I can do to assist right now, though. 10 seconds on my ability. So the best thing I can do is just continue probably taking this and just getting an advantage for myself. But I do have my ultimate coming back up. If they do continue shoving, I could try to loop behind them. Didn't miss cannon, sick. They do have an Ashe with Hawkshot, which sucks, because obviously that's like a huge deal for seeing me, so I can't get off a good ultimate where nobody sees me. There's a Silas here. Damn, dude, I really was expecting her to walk near me, but the good news is that Fiddlestick's ultimate can be used to just, like, fish for picks, and if it doesn't work, I mean, you just wait, like, 1 minute. It's not that bad of a cooldown. I've watched Fiddlestick's mid-VODs before in the past, and it turns out that it's pretty common for people to play like that. Walking up and fearing her so she can't move, drain her. We are also a character that has, like, pretty insane crowd control, so of course if I am able to land stuff, it's, like, decent. I'm just gonna flash, otherwise I'll die. I'm gonna silence that guy in hopes of helping. But that's all I can really do. I don't have anything here to help out. I can try to fear him. And fear didn't go off because he's already been feared recently, and it doesn't let you fear again. Big? Nice. I was able to help a lot, at least in the end. I woke him up? Yeah, I feared him. I had used another crowd control effect layered on your CC, and he was going to continue chasing you. You turned around. She literally turned around towards him. If we do want to stop that... I mean, I am a Fiddlesticks with R, it's just that how do I get over there fast enough where I am unseen so I could do that, though? Because we don't have any vision. Oh, wow, they decided to not finish it. Oh. Okay, they're committing so hard topside, I could maybe do this. We'll just do a fear... Drain to kill one. I still have my R. I am ignited, so they see me, so I'm waiting. These minions are gonna see me as well. I'm gonna be patient and wait. I don't think it's worth going just yet. Also, there's a dragon available very soon, and we should just be fighting for that. If we just get it, we'll just win. Like, we can play through, doing objective fights, because if we do objective fights, that's, like, one of the easiest ways to pop off on Fiddlesticks inside a team fight, since you have so much AoE and damage, usually just one good ultimate onto just a couple people, and if it's even better, like a few or all of them, you will win your team the entire game just by doing that once. So that's why I'm just standing here and just waiting. Because if I can do a flank play, that would be ideal. Yeah, like that. Doing a flank play on Fiddlesticks is always really absurd. If they don't know where you're at the beginning, and a team fight starts breaking out, you will always be able to carry. Nice. Big. Since none of my teammates are going Bloodletters, I guess I'll go it. Because Lily went for Rift. Where is it? Builds out of, the mask. So I'll just ping that I, need to buy it, so hopefully my teammates don't, because they don't stack, because it reduces enemy magic resist. So it reduces it for everybody, including my allies. And stacking it doesn't add more value, so they should not be doing it. You could also just build a Void Staff for myself, though, if I really cared. I mean, I don't have to build for my allies, I just feel like it could be maybe beneficial, because Singe does deal a lot, too. Definitely dead. No way to ever run away from that. But they did send people all the way bot side for me, and because they did do that, they shouldn't be able to do Baron. I was worth 1,000 gold because I just got like a pretty ridiculous playoff. And the next step is just trying to do the Baron and playing around that. If my teammates can ever start Baron and I find another flank opportunity, it would be so good. The Scion is honestly becoming an issue for who is going to stop this guy from shoving, because Singe is not even rotating for him. So he's just taking the turret. And then if I go bot side, I don't have TP. So I'm just stuck versus this guy. And I don't have Magic Pen yet, so I'm not going to be like probably able to deal like anything. The only thing I can probably do is if I walk close enough to him, he will start getting hit by the turret, but that's still also kind of difficult still to manage. What are you guys doing on your side? Because if they're really sending two bot side just to try to take turrets, then that means that my teammates have a pretty good numbers advantage for their side. I maybe could have tried ulting away after I'd used my CC. But the team definitely does not care about our base in the slightest. They maybe should have just tried doing Baron and just trading. I feel like that probably would have been the best case situation if we're really playing for side lanes this much and away from me. Oh. They all escaped. That's fine, though. I'm close, actually, to having enough for my Bloodletters. So I can actually do something to the Scion, because I could shred some of his magic resist. Misses the cannon, because of course. We'll shove this out again. And I'm ready to teamfight after this bye. It is done. 222 MR. Getting closer to level 16 as well. My ultimate does about 2,000 damage just on its own with nothing else. It's actually so high. My Q hits for 26% current health as well, so that hits a ridiculous amount if I can get the bonus effect off. She'll just die. There's no way to escape it. I just used my Rylai's onto her, so she's slowed at least. Is Senna able to do anything topside? No. Dragon is coming up. We can just play for that, honestly. We don't have to probably do too much here. I'm just gonna use my effigy to try to sweep out some of the vision. Nobody wants to clear this, okay? Let's see. My ultimate is down for a little bit longer, but it will come back up if we can stall long enough. Also, the Scion used his ultimate topside, so his initiation isn't the best. Oh, they did have Fiddlesticks ult, though. I tried dealing a big damage to Sylas, but it wasn't enough. Lilia's ultimate came out kind of late-ish. Oh, she flashed over the wall and failed. Oh my god, will she live? I'm kind of sad that I used my sums for something that didn't really work out. Because I feel like losing that is kind of substantial, considering I won't have an easier time probably getting on top of them in the future. But, I mean, we're still plenty fed where just one arc can win us the entire game. Like, can we not just start the objective and just do it? Can they really, like, walk in and contest us? I feel like we would win. I'm gonna try to save up for death cap. I somehow left the brush. I'm so sad right now. That person is not catchable. Just damage them a little bit. I can't defend more, though. They used a hawk shot, so they saw me. And the Fury is very, very chunked. I'm still pretty down to initiate as a team. This might be my one flanking opportunity, potentially, where I can go behind them and then we start Baron. Oh, there's a pink ward. Now Sylas has my R. Slowing him. Okay, good. At least we're able to push him away. I feel like we should start the objective then. Because he's still shoving. Like, we are so hesitant to ever start it. And by we, I mean mostly just, like, Lilia should be probably starting it. And the Senna. Because they're both, like, really good at doing that type of thing. My RCD is low enough that I think it's okay to do this. Oh, he's just gonna take it in front of my face. Nope, nope, he dies. I mean, I do have enough damage to kind of deal a lot once they actually start getting low, because dealing percentage numbers is always, like, going to be absurd. Because, if he has really that much HP and he's half HP, I mean, that tick is going to deal a ton when it actually goes fully off. 22% of missing starts adding up really quick. Okay, cool. I got the stuff. Senna should be helping with this. There is a Sylas here. Using Lily ultimate to try to pick him. Nice. Him flashing away means that we probably, yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna just die to the burn from Lilia. My healing is crappy. That's okay, though. I'm still just gonna help out. Still deal, like, quite a bit every single W. I need to maybe leave, though. And I'm most likely dead, right? Dude, if I was able to get the Renata thingy off, could have been so good. Does Sinch have TP? He doesn't. Man, it took him forever to rotate over. Also, Senna and Renata were pretty far away, too. Very slow reactions to doing the objectives. It's not the end of the world, though, for us. I feel like we'll just have to play for whatever is coming next. The Heimer should be able to do the Baron easily. That should be gone. Let's just hope that we can respawn fast enough to still contest the Dragon to try to get Soul, because they still are doing this, and we might have time to rotate over. I also have Flash available, and I am totally down to hero play when Lily is still dead. It is fine doing that. They could Ashe Hawkshot so easily, I guess. Yeah, they did. Just try to kill the Silas at least? Wow. Well, the sad part is that apparently the Heimerdinger was still able to get it, but I did open up an opportunity of us almost being able to steal it probably with Scion, though, because Scion was in the pit, so Heimerdinger turret probably got it. Still was able to get some of their Barons away. We can just drain this. When I get Death Cap, then my damage will be amplified by a ton, especially versus the squishies. We have 2.6k damage on my R if I land it. Like, that's so crazy how much it does. My Q hits for 31% current as well, and when I finish my Death Cap, it's going to be more like 50%. It might even, like, chunk Scion kind of hard. My ultimate CD is also only 48 seconds. Very low cooldown. Let's just take this. Got nothing more to do, so we'll probably just back away after. Unless I get, like, Ashe Arrowed or something. Neferi is still kind of a griefer. What do you know? Instantly kill that guy very easily. There's nothing that he can really do about it. If I ever land an ultimate at this point, especially versus people that have no Merc Treads, the amount of duration on my Q lasts so long that they never can usually survive before even the fear ends. My Q now does 41% current if I can land the Empowered Fear part. Ultimate hits for 3,000. The percentage part of the drain never goes higher. It doesn't have a ratio on it. It just does 22% no matter what. But of course it does have, like, the base damage of the drain, though. That does go up. My ultimate CD is lower than most death timers, so even, like, my ultimate's back up before Heimer even spawns. I should have been able to land that to fear him, my bad. It's my fault. Okay. definitely going to be dying. The Lilia went so hard, but I mean, it looks like we might be able to do their inhib here. My ultimate, sadly, they just kind of walked away from it. It's pretty easy to do. Also, Ashe was able to hit me from really far away, and she does have 4 items, so her damage is kind of absurd if I'm not near her. Senna damage is insane. She has 143 stacks, so her auto attack range is also probably really crazy right now. Finally, we can, like, open up their base a little bit. For my last item, I'd probably build like a Zanya's, because if I have a Zanya's, then I can use my ultimate, and then the ultimate will still have its effect going after I pop Zanya's. Otherwise, a Shadow Flame could also be good for just like the flat pen amount if I wanted to just deal like crazy damage to squishy characters. I imagine Hextech Rocket Belt is also not bad. Malignant still wouldn't be bad either. There's a lot of different choices, honestly, that I can go for. Another one that would be okay is Banshees, because if you are versus an Ashe and they are consistently keeping track of you and ulting you when you ulti, you can use it where you can, like, counter that. This is our soul, so they'll probably try to contest it. I wonder if I can somehow sneak behind them by going through mid. Because these minions are about to shove. Oh, the Scion's going for me. Well, bye-bye, both of you. Drain to heal myself. GG. So anyways, that was Fiddlesticks mid-game 2. Game 1 was very stompy. This one took much longer, but as you can see, this amount of damage that you can deal with this character and what you can do even in a matchup that's like super annoying to deal with, because Heimer is not one that I would consider easy for us. Doesn't matter. We still are able to really help out the team in a good way, because all you need to do is just a couple good ultimates. Also, the person I was against is a Heimer one-trick. He has like 3 million Heimer points, so that's like all he plays as a master player. So anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Arena. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Fiddlesticks in Arena section. Starting off with some gold augments where my damage over time effects can crit, which does affect, I think, my W and my ult. My W ability haste or vanish. I kind of want to try Vanish, because I think that there's this weird synergy with it. I also got a free Anvil, which is kind of sick, I guess. Too bad it didn't give me AP. I believe that if you use your ultimate on Fiddlesticks and then you use Vanish afterwards, it makes it so people can't even see that they're dying to your ult. They can't even see you as long as they don't cast anything else. So I just want to see if it works that way or not, because if it does, it's kind of goofy that I can literally be ulting on straight on top of them and it just doesn't work. But this is going to be so bad for the early game now. Doesn't do anything. I'm going to Vanish just so I get very close to them, because they probably don't want to get fully drained, and I am just trying to get near them, so I can do that. The Blitzcrank should die. Wow, his shield came back up. That's so tragic. One auto attack kills that person. Blitzcrank is still sitting inside the brush at 1 HP. Nice. I mean, it definitely sucks a little bit that we didn't get to win immediately. My teammate also has your abilities apply on hit effects, and he has it on Brand, which is insane because his passive, I believe, works with that. Wow, everybody immediately went to Evelyn. I'll go to Ornn, guys. Sometimes if it chooses, like, me over everybody else, people get so toxic. I'll type something in all chat. It did choose this, but it didn't choose me, though. So we can have prismatic items for purchase. Detonation orb is probably the best thing here. I don't even want Decapitator because, like, it's so difficult to stack this as Fiddlesticks. I don't really have a good way to do that. Meanwhile, this just immediately gives bonus damage that's stored. So I should just make it where I just deal big damage immediately. Level 2 Vanish lasts 6 seconds and gives me movement speed. Got it. Man, I really hope that this works. I mean, I always could just remove this augment if it doesn't work. It's not really like the end of the world if it doesn't. You got Pyromancers? Dang. Dude, if he got Reapers, that would have been so funny, though, where ethereal weapons would be triggering Reapers all the time. If they don't see me and I hit them, I can fear them, I guess. I do not want to get taunted, so I'm just going to back away. Wow, Katarina... Our Katarina went in very hard. Whoa, you just went in too? Fearing you, grabbing that plant. I will get stopped here, but honestly, the Brand is the person that can carry this round, so I'm okay with dying as long as any kills happen. Did Katarina really not die from the burn? I'm kind of surprised. Oh, but that person might? Nah, never mind. You're not going to be able to res anybody. Wow, no kills is crazy. But, of course, we don't also have that much damage yet. I'm a Fiddlesticks, and without my R, I definitely am not really that good. Finally, I can have maybe the synergy that I need. Plus, I can, like, test it, too. Ocean Soul, Witchful, Foxfire. We'll just take Witchful for big AP. So if I use my R, and then I use Vanish, and then I just walk around, you can see that the stealth is not going away. Otherwise, it would have immediately... So the synergy does work with that, where I can have an invisible ultimate going off. Can I use Vanish while the ultimate is triggering during the channel? I doubt it. I feel like it would interrupt it, which would suck. Definitely don't want to do that. She's just gonna die immediately. So I got one free kill. Just trying to deal some damage to this guy. Nice kill. Alright, cool. Well, we have found out that it works. Now, what else would I want with this? If I had Don't Blink plus Rylai's, that would probably be a bit goofy. Also because it would synergize with the movement speed of Vanish being leveled up. But that's also only if I would be able to find that. We see that there's Prismatics for sale, but I don't really think any of those are very good for us. I'm not going to be choosing any of them for now. This guy has a ridiculous amount of HP, so maybe I just go Liandry's next. Because it looks like there's honestly like a really high HP tanky target like on almost every single team, and Liandry's is always a pretty nice choice when you have effects or such high HP people everywhere. Six seconds is literally going to last longer than the ultimate itself. The ultimate only lasts 5. This is actually so good. I might die. I don't know if anybody can deal any damage here, but I just did a pretty ridiculous amount of damage to everybody. Yeah, so that worked decently, I would say. I mean, I had him like at half HP before the round even started just by being invisible near him. Like, you don't even see the outline of the circle. That's like the crazy part. They can't even see where I'm at. Doomsayer, gain AP movement speed. Infernal Conduit could be good too. Jeweled Gauntlet. I think we just take Jeweled Gauntlet here. If I reroll this, it will show me the empowered version of Witchful. I believe this doesn't work on my R though, huh? That is a bummer. It also doesn't work on my W. Wait, does it work on anything? I swear I was told by a YouTube comment saying that Jewel Gauntlet works even on damage over time effects, and my information that I've learned was outdated, but of course. Too bad they literally can't do anything about not being able to see me. Oh, it actually did a lot. Wait, maybe it does actually work on my ultimate. I just didn't realize. I don't know. But it did hit kind of hard. 800 damage is a ton. What? Okay. I, for a second, thought that they were using the same Amumu skin. No, she has the golden spatula. That item is so absurdly busted. But I bet we can still beat them because we can at least just run at them. Azir might just like blindly press R just to try to run away from us though. Prismatic Shop. Dragonheart Demon King. Honestly, finding Sword of the Divine would be pretty good. So I think that we just wait until that shows up, because Sword of the Divine would make it so my crits can crit, and also get me up to like 100% crit chance. So for now, we'll just go Void Staff, because I just want to deal as much damage as possible to the tankier people, because I don't have that much Magic Pen. Let's just deal like true damage to people. Damn, Lulu got popped. She literally got pillared, too. Goodbye. 577 damage? Dude, what on earth is critting? Like, genuinely, I am curious what is critting. Is it just my Q? I mean, my Q does deal a lot. I do use it eventually. My mana costs are doubled, but I deal more damage. Summoner Revolution. I can make it so I vanish twice. But I don't really need it twice, though. So let's just take Vanish level 2. Now it lasts really, really, really long, plus also I am still dealing plenty. She got vulnerability, which is kind of what I was hoping to find, because finding vulnerability on this character would allow me to at least make it so my ultimate and my W can crit and my items. He immediately runs away. Brand is unable to assist, sadly. Why are you so fast? Is that home guards? I'm still so sad about Jewel Gauntlet not working on my W and ult, dude. Lied to. I'm fine with really any of these. We can have a Banshee's shield, which I feel like isn't the best. Otherwise, we could just have... Dude, you have a Woodlitz? How are you going to finish that? That's going to take forever to finish. Why do you have a Static Shiv? Static Shiv does not trigger... What? Okay, like, it does trigger and stuff, but, like, it doesn't... It doesn't have, like, a... It has a very, very long cooldown because it's an energized thing. He should have just done something else. Let's just get a silver augment in the future, because finding Don't Blink would still be so OP. I just saw my Q crit, so my Q does work. With that. She has Earth's Champion, so the amount of stats that she's getting from this item is just absolutely crazy. She'll, like, kill us in, like, just a couple auto attacks, probably. But I will see if maybe I can get on top of her and just, like, run around, and maybe I can kill her without her ever being able to hit back a single time. That would be ideal. She also has True Shot max too. Yeah, the person immediately flashed away because she knows that I was going for her. I don't think I can kill her, but I'll try to deal as much damage as I can. The thing is that she'll just probably stand still and kill me because she's just that broken. She knows as soon as I go in with my R that there's no way that she wants to stick around near it, because otherwise it will maybe just kill her on its own. People know. Definitely doesn't help that our teammate got one shot before the round even began, though. Really, because they just immediately died. I did find Sword of the Divine. If I sold this, would I be able to afford this? Apply a bleed on critting. So my Q should almost always crit, and it does deal like a decent amount. I don't think that I should probably spend much more, though. If I save my money, I could probably buy another full item, and I guess I would just go like a death cap or something at this point. I'm just gonna go for Ivern. I saw that it worked on my abilities. What? So it does work on the ult? Wow, I was not lied to. It actually does do good stuff. Nice. It did 1,200 just that round. You can critically defend. Sure. That's not that bad. Take the flat magic pen, deal more. We're versus the Katarina Corki. Corki is melee range. Katarina could just press R as soon as the round starts, and she does have 7,000 HP. She can ulti even when I'm stealthed, because if I'm just nearby, it does work that way. Nice, okay. We're able to get them all. I again did such a ridiculous amount of damage. This is going very, very well now. This did 7,000 damage. Apparently it does work on the Fiddlesticks ult. I was completely wrong on that. So if this increases my critical... Each crit deals random. No, that doesn't increase my critical strike bonus. How do I increase the bonus? Is there a way to increase the bonus? Why does it say 28% now? 24, 22? Oh, it randomly changes just all the time? Weird. So strange. We'll take a magic pen shard. For now... Like, if I go a death cap, as you can see, my AP goes up by, like, 200-ish. But there's a possibility that's actually worse than maybe something else. Also, we don't fight anybody this round. I'm gonna probably just get it anyways, though, huh? Like, if I wanted to have full build, I would sell my boots and then buy... a Storm Surge? Tank or leave it could be maxed, Executioner, Twin Fire. On ability damage, fire missiles. How quickly does it fire the missiles? I mean, that seems like it's pretty good. I'm kind of down, I guess. It's crit related, right? I can remove an augment to increase another augment to be higher. Finding vulnerability would be... Oh, wait. We saw vulnerability in the beginning. We'll never find it. What am I saying? Let's just increase our AP so my death cap gets stronger. Does it fire like a ridiculous amount of missiles because I have damage over time effects? I have no idea how quickly the cooldown refreshes itself. I'm just gonna walk near the Corki and just hope for the best. Katarina kills everybody instantly. Dude. Literally because Katarina has GA, it's so impossible to deal with. Okay, we're versus the Senna now. Prismatic Shop is open. My CC can crit. You know what? I actually think that genuinely could be good. Maybe. Maybe I can get near her and press Q. And it will fear her for a long time and deal a substantial amount. It does 50%. And it will always be able to do a longer duration because I also have that. Unless a Moo somehow stops us right at the beginning, I guess. I also don't have Flash anymore, which sucks. And they all have Flash. Dang. Them all having Flash because they got to sit out around. No. That sucks bad, dude. At least the brand is dealing crazy damage. Where on earth is this Senna, dude? Oh my gosh. I was able to catch her. It did so much damage. Okay, we got to kick them out. We're now versus a GA again, and it's just like, how on earth do I even deal with that, dude? Let's just increase our AP again and just hope that I can get them, I guess. She also has Elder, which is extremely busted. I wish this could tell me how much damage it's dealing. Too bad there's, like, no way to check that. Yeah, Katarina will just kill everybody here. As long as Cat doesn't die, there's just no way to ever win. Also, the Rammus is pretty strong, too. I mean, he kind of owned me. She'll kill you instantly, dude. Sorry. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed of the Fiddlesticks in Arena. I did have a pretty interesting run, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.